Well, everybody, been about a month since I've done anything on this project here. I'm just got back from Yuma last weekend, so been back for a week. Got mom and dad set up in a really nice RV park right along the Colorado River down there. Ordered the windows this week. So one of my projects in the next little bit, they're going to be 10 weeks for delivery, so that's a little longer than what I was expecting, but is what it is. So I'm going to have to in that time try and get these trim pieces that I started making up a few months ago. This aluminum trim piece here, I'm going to have to get those mounted on all the windows, and so that when they get here I can install them. First project though is I need more light up here, so I'm going to get that light working and probably mount one more. I got to clean all this area down in here out, vacuum it all out, clean all the debris out of there, all the crap I've taken out, get it all cleaned up, and then I can continue in this floor. We're going to try, as long as I can get it some plastic on these windows and get some heat in here, even a little bit of heat. We're going to try, my brother's going to try and come down in January, and we're going to put the flooring in. So that's what I'm working towards now. And then in the spring, we're just going to cover it all up with cardboard and protect it, and then I'm going to do all the insulation and everything in the spring. Didn't really want to do it that way, but his time, that's what the time that works best for him, so we'll make it work. And I just have to protect the wood fairly well while I continue all the rest of it. So yeah, and the other thing I'm going to have to do is continue on with this furnace ducting. I'm going to go and get the heaters, mount them down the bay. That'll be one of my projects in the next little bit, and duct all this furnace ducting and everything has to be installed before this floor can go down. So that's what I'll be doing in the next over the next few weeks. Anyways, just thought I'd let you know where we're at. This copper piping that's right, I don't know if you can really see it here, it's pretty dark, but that's copper piping there that goes up to the dash heater, which is coming out, but that piping needs to be left in place. And when I cut the floor out, I cut the copper tubing with the Sawzall a couple places, so I have to patch that, and I'll take a look at it as I take it out. Maybe I'll just replace it, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, enough of that for now. Time to get to work. Alright, so on further contemplation and head scratching, I've come to the conclusion that I can't continue this floor any farther. I already knew that, but I forgot because I have been working on it for basically a month. Anyways, I got what I have to do is I'm going to go down in the bay down below and pull the factory heating system out, and then I can figure out where these vent line, or these furnace, the heating lines have to go, and also run the ducting for up here. It's all ready to insulate, it's all cleaned out and everything, but I can't do any of that until I gotta run the heater ducting, and I also have to run in this, I don't know if it shows up down in here, but in that channel where the slide is, I have to punch a hole through there, and I want to run power lines so I can put power in these slide outs. So I got to run inside that channel and up inside one of the uprights inside the slide out on each side. I'm gonna put some lights and whatnot in the slide out, so they need to have power. I have to decide yet whether I need just 110 or if I need 12 volt as well. I'll have to figure out. I haven't really thought too much about what I'm going to put in there yet, so I have to figure that out. Probably just 110. I can't. Anyways, I'll figure that out later. But right at the moment, this factory heating and air conditioning system has to come out. So I'm going to pull that all out. It should pretty much all just unbolt. Famous last words. Anyways, and then I'm going to build a 2-zone heating system. I'm going to use these two. I picked up a couple of heaters here. Why are they so stinking dark? Hang on. There, got a light here. Anyway, so these two heaters, one's 36,000 BTU, the other one's 22, and I'll use those for front and rear zones, and I'll build them into an aluminum enclosure so I can run ducted lines through them. And I've been following this for a while. Know that I have this Pro Heat diesel heater, which I'll use as a heating source, as well as I'm going to run electric as well for when it's plugged in. So anyways, I got to do this, or at least get this out of here and get the ducting out of that channel down into here, so that before I can continue with the flooring. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I've also got because I'm putting a flat ceiling in, and I'm going to duct the air conditioning, I need to know how far to drop that down. So I am going to I've got an air conditioner coming, one air conditioner with all the ducted heat strip, or not the heat strip, but the ducted channeling and whatnot, so I can figure that out. And anyways, yeah, that should be here in a week or so. Alright, so here's what I got pulled out of here so far. There's the fan and motor assemblies and some of the ducting and whatnot. That weighs I'd guess close to 100 pounds, all that stuff. And over here I have the heater core that was in there pulled out, and that's basically just a big radiator. And that was what supplied heat to the coach for keep passengers warm. And almost got the air conditioning condenser, or sorry, evaporator out of here. Probably can't see that. There's some lines I got to cut there, and then this is all it's all unbolted here and loose. I just have to cut those lines. I can't unbolt the lines, they're hooped, so I'm just going to take a Sawzall and cut them, and then that should come out of there, and then I can run the ducting down for the heating system. Then I can go start working on the floor again. And I went down to Blaine this morning and picked up the air conditioner here, thermostat assembly, and the ducted return air part. So those pieces I can put up into place when I'm ready to do the to check for the height for the ceiling. That'll also I've got some bracing and whatnot I have to weld in there, so once I have this up in kind of into place, I can see where I need to put all that. 6 kilowatt inverter. Just got that this morning as well. It was on sale, so I bought that as well. And I'll go around the other side here. And I got it set. I'm tired of climbing up on that little stool there and having it fall over and everything, so I got the steps, the electric steps here, so I'm going to, in the near future, I'll install those as well. I'll try and do it start to finish, so rather than jumping around like I have been. Anyways, so as soon as I can get to that, I will install those. It's a two-step setup, so I was just going to build my own, but I realized that one step wasn't going to be enough, and building a working two-step setup probably going to end up costing the same amount in parts and pieces, and trying to figure it all out. This basically you just bolt it in and wire it up and you're done. So at least that's the theory anyway. So anyhow, that's what I'm going to do. So I will get at pulling this AC unit out of there.